Salford Studios, Mohammed Shafiq of the Ramadhan Foundation, a Muslim organisation which works with young people. Good evening, Mohammed Shafiq.
Good evening, Ritla.
Sarah Hewitt-Clarkson there spoke of her personal experience. We've had some quite specific issues raised. What do you make of what you've heard today?
Well, the central allegation was that there were Islamist extremists taking over Birmingham schools. That was the allegation in the Trojan horse letter. And Ofsted today have provided no evidence or any basis, and nor are they alleging that there is an Islamist takeover of these schools.
So perhaps no evidence of an extremist plot, but there appear to have been instances where they say quite clearly that the ethos of schools has been changed, the curriculum has been narrowed, and we heard there from a head teacher of the Old No Academy who felt she had to resign against her will. She was forced out.
Well, it's clear that these schools are not promoting or extending or tolerating extremism or radicalisation. Are there parents who want the schools to be aware of the ethos of Islam and the needs of Muslim parents? Then the answer is yes to that. But I think there's a wider political debate going on here, and that is one of victimisation, which Michael Gove, as a neoconservative, backed up by the Ramadhan Foundation, who is paying £120,000, confirmed by the BBC, that there is a concerted effort here to make this into a political battle. And the very same week, Ritlu, that we have exams going on in these schools, and we saw the debacle of students having to take their exams in this environment.
Michael Gove set out the findings of reports that were conducted, and there were very specific allegations and concerns raised in those. These are not faith schools, as the head teacher there was saying. These are schools which are set out as normal schools open to all, from all faiths. Therefore, they have to conform to certain criteria.
And that is something which we support and something which I champion. Schools have to be tolerant, respectful of each other's faith, and there should not be any sort of these incidents. But the idea that there is a concerted effort by Islamists, as they say, to take over schools has not been proven. And I just feel that the pupils have been let down, the schools have been let down, and this has become a political football which to kick Muslims.
Do you think, though, do you share the concerns of those who say that if these schools are narrowing the agenda, the curriculum, to such a degree that pupils aren't aware of wider British society, then that is something that everybody should be concerned about?
Well, I think the vast majority of British Muslims are proud to live in this country. They're proud to participate in the education system, and they have relationships with wider society on an everyday basis. I have friends from every background, and I encourage my children to have that same value and the same ethos. But the idea that the Muslims are taking over schools, it's just not true. There's no basis for it. Okay. And I'm really saddened that it's become a political football in which Michael Gove and his cronies are targeting Muslims.
Mohammed Shafiq, thank you very much.